We are starting the empirical formula of tin oxide lab, and begin by massing an empty evaporating dish and watch glass. To start with, we want to make sure we use the same watch glass through this whole process. We're getting some tin to take back to our desk to then go and mass. We want about 2 grams of tin. We'll do that in another location.
Well, how are you supposed to?
Can we put it on top of that?
The empty
Put that on.
evaporating dish. No, just whip.
But what if we massed it
off?
together? But we massed.
Perfect.
Pour a little bit of tin in.
Yes.
A little
It's
bit.
just a tiny bit on. No, wait. That's a straight line.
Woohoo!
Alright.
It's like
Oh, a
sprinkles.
little more than that.
I'll go put the rest of this tin back.
Okay.
It does look like
Now,
sprinkles.
put that down. And how about we just pick the whole dish up and put the watch glass underneath it?
Oh, that would
That
be
way we can
smart.
have it on there ready to go, and we don't have to mess back and forth. Okay? And then you're going to see
Impressed by that.
how close
That
you
was
are, and
pretty dang
shake a
awesome.
little in or take a little out as needed. To get the sample, 5 milliliters of our 8 molar nitric acid, what I've done is marked the jumbo pipette after I measured out what 5 milliliters would be. So if we squeeze that bulb and allow the pipette to take up acid to the 5 milliliter mark, if we get a little bit over, we can just squeeze that out a bit, and then we'll have an estimate of 5 milliliters of acid we can just transfer to our container. It doesn't have to be a perfect 5 milliliters, so this estimate would be fine.
that
We've
right?
added
Should we use your
the 8
matches?
molar nitric acid to the tin and covered it with watch glass, and we're waiting as the reaction proceeds. We can see that there's still some fairly vigorous bubbling going on, so we want to let that reaction finish, and then we'll heat it to dry. The question was, is this stopped enough to put on the heat? And we can take a look past the condensation there. I would say that that's still bubbling kind of vigorously. Let it go another 30 to 60 seconds, and then
Okay.
heat it.
Thank you.
Then we'd have something to defend ourselves with.
Well, that's true.
We'd all hide in
So
there.
they are reacting nicely here.
Mr. Douglas will shoot fireballs out of
Still
his
not ready
elbows.
for tea. This is the heating stage, and we're evaporating to dryness, and we can see a lot of water vapor being emitted from the evaporating dish and watch glass. And I don't know if this will show up on camera, but there's a lot of condensation on top of the watch glass, and all of that needs to be evaporated away before this is done. The evaporating dishes of the tin and oxygen compound have been heating for several minutes, but we're running out of time and these are not quite dry yet. So I'm going to move them to the drying oven and let them stay there for a few hours or so to make sure they're thoroughly dry. And we're going to have the kids move out of the way so I can transfer more safely. We're letting the 6th period evaporating dishes heat a little bit longer in the drying oven, so we make sure that we fully drive off the liquid in there, and we'll see how that goes tomorrow when we mass it again.